Hello, everyone. Anna Maria here, and I'm leaving this quick video message for a very special occasion. October is our community birthday month, and this year L&D Shakers is turning 4. Yeah, it's I'm very excited. I'm very full of happiness and gratitude to be able to share the space with you all. And while we do have some very little ways for us we can come together to celebrate this milestone, I thought it would be really fun to share the story of L&D Shakers and how it all started for those of you that are unaware. A bit of a trip down memory lane. It all started 4 years ago. I recently moved to Amsterdam. I knew no one. I had literally no network in the city, and I was working as a retail learning and development manager for a Dutch eyewear brand, and I was also the only L&D person in the company, which was amazing because I really had this free hand to experiment and try out new things and lead all the learning projects. However, that didn't prevent me from eventually wondering, what are other people doing? How are they onboarding their folks? How are they designing their leadership programs? Are they using any cool tools? Are they working on really interesting, fun, creative projects? And so I started having this massive appetite to learn from others and see how L&D looks like in other companies. And I looked for a meetup. Meetup was very big back then, and I couldn't find one in Amsterdam. And then so one day I went to LinkedIn. I typed in Learning and Development Manager Amsterdam. I really worked my way through that list, reaching out to strangers, basically. Telling them how lonely I feel and how much I would love to learn from them. And I really struck a chord with some of them because they came back and said, hey, I am in the exact same position, and it would be really great if we could get together and share and exchange. And so 5 people gathered one day and over lunch, and we transfer headquarters here in Amsterdam, and that's how it all started. It all started very local, really small, and very much offline here in Amsterdam. Fast forward 4 years, and today we are over 4,500 people from all over the world, and also a community core team of over 40 people who kind of are moving all of the community pieces in harmony. The weekly events, the free coaching and mentoring sessions, the resource library, the newsletter, the podcast, the book club, the local hubs in different cities around the world, but also the various creative learning and connection projects that we're playing out with. And all of that besides life and work, businesses, etc. I am pretty sure you are aware that L&D Shakers community is free of charge, will remain free forever. I really do believe that our industry deserves, and we as people deserve, connection and learning spaces where the price we're paying is the passion for our craft, our curiosity, our time, our energy, and also our generosity. And in that context, I think we're much closer to hope for an inclusive community where folks can join us from all over the world, no matter their economic situation. And so despite the community being free and despite common perception, free doesn't mean less valuable. It might be scrappier, it might be less polished, maybe a little rough around the edges, but that's okay, because learning is feels and looks like that as well. It's more messy than it is structured, and it's also cool because the community actually centers around the value we create for each other. And also that value is the hardest thing to capture. And so we thought it would be fun to try for our 4-year celebration to take a moment individually to reflect on our collective experience so far in this community, and the people we've met, maybe the inspiration we took away, the support we received, the resources we found, the transformation path we're on, maybe the opportunity it enabled for some of us, the friends we made along the way, simply looking back at us in this space and what are we taking away from it. And then the invitation is for you to share that anonymously in the Padlet link that we're sharing with this post, because I realize that a word of appreciation and a thank you note really goes a long way. It really warms up the hearts. It's very beautiful and very rewarding to learn how getting together enriches us all. And personally, for me, L&D Shakers really transformed my life in many ways, that more ways than I can count. And this video would be too long if I would pack that here, but I can't wait. I'm very excited to learn how it changed your life and the little dent that it left in your professional, personal life. And besides us collecting these stories of value and appreciation for each other and for the community, we're also hosting 2 45-minute social gatherings. These are opportunities to get together as a community, connect with each other, meet new Shakers, and celebrate our 4 years anniversary. That's it. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and I hope to see you very soon. Take care.